Hey y'all, Bob with Million Mile Garage. This is my 172 Monogram Messerschmitt ME109, another 1979 build. Not quite as detailed as the Corsair. I think I was kind of further along that summer when I got to the Corsair. This might have been one of the first ones I put together. This was one of the old snap tight kits, and the propeller doesn't snap tight anymore. It's got a little thing down in the cone, and unfortunately it doesn't stay snapped on anymore. And I was always a real stickler about having the propellers spin and stay on, but I guess when you spin it to a certain spot it just falls off. It doesn't stay. Probably the solution for this is just to glue it on so it'll stop falling off. It sure would be cool if I could get in there with a soldering iron or something and just kind of re-extend those little ends down in there. Maybe it would stay snapped on. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, so maybe I'll be stubborn today if I can figure out why this doesn't press on anymore. Kind of taking a look at this part of the nose. I can see there's a part of it that kind of got mushed over, so it kind of lost its snap fit right on the end. I think I'm going to attempt to just add a little material on that, and maybe I can keep this propeller so it spins. I don't know why I'm a stickler about that. I glue them on if I have to, but in this case I think I might be able to get away with just building a little material up around that lip right there, and this thing will probably return to its snap fit. So I'm just going to heat up the end of an X-Acto, and I'm going to attempt to just kind of come in and just fold this plastic over just a little bit, like right there. Just raise it up a little bit, like that, and see if I can regain the snap fit of that propeller. Let's see if she'll stay on now. Not quite. We'll give it maybe just a little more. These X-Acto knives cool off rather quickly, so I'm going to work kind of quick. Just trying to get that to mushroom out all the way around. Get a little more right there. I'm just trying to just work this mushroom up a little bit, just like that. I'll come around the other side just a tad more. This X-Acto knife is getting hot very fast. I have to move quickly. Okay. That might have it. See if she'll stay on now. You see where I kind of mushroomed it around. Just kind of like sharpen that mushroom up a little bit. Put my hand behind it so it'll focus. I'll show you what I did. I just brought it around, just took that X-Acto knife, and just kind of worked that plastic up a little bit. And the hopes is I can get this propeller, get it to snap inside that little spot. Let's see if it'll work. There we go. Now the propeller doesn't come off. Stickler for details, I know. Alright, I'm just going to do the same thing I did to the Corsair. I'm just going to try to get all the dust off. Yep, see, that's turning out a lot better. Alright, I'm just going to try to get the rest of the scrunch off. Very carefully go around the decals so I don't wipe those out. Wipe the canopy off. Sure. Oh yeah, that'll clean up nice. Just carefully dust off that decal. Sure. Okay, that looks a lot better. Cool. Okay, that looks pretty good. Not bad. But it is missing its antenna. Believe it or not, I actually did find it. It's in this bag. I actually found it in the box when I was unboxing these the other day. So I'm going to take him off and try to reattach him as well. Alright. I got just a little bit of super glue on there. So I'm going to come in here and just try to set this on with a pair of tweezers. And hoping that I can kind of get this centered. Right, I'll just sit there for a minute. Sticks. The air is really dry in here, and it does take longer for super glue to activate because it's actually activated by moisture, the moisture in the air. And I'd love to try to blow on it, but if I move, I'm going to screw this up, so I'm going to have to sit here for probably like a minute. Oh, there we go. I'm going to just scoot him over just a little. He's a tad crooked. Okay. I'm going to say that's close enough. That looks pretty good. Maybe scooting back just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to say that looks pretty good. Just a little bit. Yep, that'll pass for straight. Sure. Before. After. You know, it just occurred to me why this propeller didn't have a press fit anymore. It wasn't because the mushroom on it just went away on its own. It was worn away. I used to hang these airplanes from my ceiling when I was a kid when I lived in Florida. And I hung this one right in front of the vent on the ceiling over my bed so I could listen to the propeller spin all night. It used to put me to sleep. So I would say this little propeller probably has about 1,000,000 miles on it. Hey, wait a minute. the million-mile Messerschmitt.